Ever found yourself lying awake at night, feeling like you're swimming against the current in a world that just doesn't understand you? That nagging sensation that society is constantly trying to reshape you into something you're not isn't just in your head, especially if you're an INFJ. But here's the fascinating truth that we're going to explore today. Despite all the pressure, despite all the attempts to make INFJs conform, there's something remarkably unbreakable about this rare personality type. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of why society seems determined to change INFJs, and more importantly, why that mission is destined to fail. The misunderstood unicorn. What makes INFJs different? When we talk about INFJs, we're discussing the rarest personality type in the world, making up less than 1% of the population. This rarity isn't just a neat statistical fact. It's at the very core of why society often seems to push against INFJs. Imagine being a left-handed person in a world designed entirely for right-handed people. That's just a glimpse of what INFJs experience every single day. They navigate the world with an almost supernatural ability to read between the lines, picking up on emotional undercurrents and unspoken tensions that others simply float past without noticing. This extraordinary sensitivity isn't just about emotion. It's about perception and understanding at a level that can make others deeply uncomfortable. INFJs don't just see what's happening on the surface. They instinctively grasp the deeper meanings, the hidden motivations, and the unspoken truths that others might prefer to keep buried. It's like having permanent X-ray vision in a world where everyone else is comfortable only seeing what's on the surface. The societal pressure cooker. Why does society push back? The friction between INFJs and society isn't a simple case of misunderstanding. It's a fundamental clash of wavelengths. Modern society is built on a foundation of quick decisions, surface-level interactions, and clear-cut categories. But INFJs operate in the realm of nuance, depth, and complexity. This creates a constant tension that manifests in various ways, each adding its own unique pressure to the INFJ experience. Think about our current social media culture, where everything is about instant reactions, quick takes, and surface-level engagement. For an INFJ, this feels like being asked to swim in a puddle when they're built for deep-sea diving. The pressure to conform to these superficial norms can be overwhelming, yet INFJs consistently find themselves unable and unwilling to play by these rules. The corporate clash. When INFJs meet modern work culture. The modern workplace presents perhaps the most intense battlefield for INFJs. In today's corporate environment, success is often measured by metrics that feel almost alien to the INFJ way of being. Open office plans buzz with constant activity, leaving INFJs desperately seeking quiet corners for the deep thinking they need to do their best work. The emphasis on immediate responses and quick decisions clashes directly with the INFJ's need for thoughtful consideration and meaningful analysis. Consider the typical corporate meeting culture. While others might excel at rapid-fire brainstorming and on-the-spot contributions, INFJs often need time to process, reflect, and formulate their thoughts. This doesn't mean they have less to offer, quite the opposite. Their insights are often the most valuable in the room, but they need the space and time to develop them properly. Yet in a world that increasingly values speed over depth, this thoughtful approach can be misinterpreted as hesitation or lack of initiative. The social media struggle. INFJs in a digital world. The digital age has brought its own unique set of challenges for INFJs. Social media platforms demand a constant stream of content, encouraging users to share every moment of their lives. For INFJs, who naturally prefer quality over quantity in their interactions, this can feel like being asked to perform in a never-ending reality show. They find themselves caught between the pressure to maintain an online presence and their natural inclination toward privacy and meaningful connection. The superficiality of many digital interactions can be particularly draining for INFJs. While others might thrive on collecting likes and followers, INFJs crave genuine connection and authentic engagement. They see through the carefully curated personas and filtered realities that dominate social media, often feeling alienated by the perceived inauthenticity of it all. Yet paradoxically, this very environment has also created new opportunities for INFJs to find their tribe and share their insights in ways that weren't possible before. Why INFJs actually can't be broken. Despite all these pressures, or perhaps because of them, INFJs develop a remarkable resilience that's often overlooked. This isn't just about surviving in a world that seems designed to break them. It's about thriving precisely because of their unique characteristics. The very traits that society sometimes tries to diminish are the ones that make INFJs unbreakable. Their deep emotional intelligence, often criticized as oversensitivity, actually serves as a sophisticated early warning system. It helps them navigate complex social situations and protect themselves from toxic influences. Their tendency toward deep thinking, sometimes dismissed as overthinking, gives them an unshakable understanding of themselves and their values. This self-awareness becomes an anchor in stormy seas of societal pressure. The INFJ resilience factor. The resilience of INFJs isn't just about stubborn resistance to change, it's about having a fundamentally different relationship with pressure and challenge. Where others might see obstacles, INFJs often find opportunities for growth and deeper understanding. Their natural inclination towards self-reflection means they're constantly processing experiences and integrating lessons learned, building an ever stronger foundation of self-knowledge. This resilience is further strengthened by the INFJ's powerful sense of purpose. Unlike many who might be swayed by external measures of success, INFJs are guided by an internal compass that points toward meaningful impact and authentic connection. This sense of purpose acts as a shield against societal pressures that might otherwise wear them down. The growth mindset, turning pressure into power. One of the most remarkable aspects of the INFJ personality is their ability to alchemize pressure into personal growth. Rather than being crushed by societal expectations, they often use these challenges as catalysts for development. Each attempt to make them conform becomes an opportunity to better understand themselves and strengthen their authentic voice. This growth mindset extends beyond personal development to include a deeper understanding of the very society that sometimes seems to oppose them. INFJs often develop a unique perspective that allows them to see both the flaws in societal expectations and the potential for positive change. This understanding, combined with their natural empathy, enables them to work toward meaningful change without losing themselves in the process. Finding your tribe, the INFJ support system. While INFJs might be rare, they're far from alone. One of the most powerful realizations for many INFJs is discovering that their experiences are shared by others. This recognition often leads to the formation of deep, meaningful connections with like-minded individuals who understand and appreciate their unique perspective. These connections aren't limited to other INFJs. They extend to anyone who values depth, authenticity, and meaningful interaction. These relationships form a crucial support system that helps INFJs maintain their resilience in the face of societal pressure. It's through these connections that INFJs often find the validation and understanding they might not receive from broader society. Making an impact, the INFJ way. Perhaps the most powerful aspect of INFJ resilience is their ability to create positive change while staying true to themselves. Rather than conforming to society's expectations, they find ways to influence and improve their environment that align with their authentic nature. This might mean working behind the scenes, offering quiet support and guidance, or creating spaces where others can feel safe being their authentic selves. INFJs often become catalysts for change in their communities, workplaces, and personal relationships, not by forcing their way to the front of the crowd, but by gently influencing those around them through their actions and insights. This ability to create meaningful impact while maintaining their integrity is perhaps the ultimate proof that society's attempts to break them are futile. Conclusion: the unbreakable spirit of INFJs. As we've explored the many ways society tries to reshape INFJs, and why these attempts ultimately fail, one truth becomes crystal clear. The very qualities that make INFJs different are the same ones that make them unbreakable. Their sensitivity, depth, and authenticity aren't weaknesses to be overcome but strengths to be embraced. The world needs INFJs precisely because they're different. Their unique perspective, emotional intelligence, and commitment to authentic connection offer a necessary counterbalance to society's often superficial and fast-paced nature. While society might continue trying to change INFJs, the reality is that INFJs are slowly but surely changing society, not by breaking under pressure, but by standing firm in their truth and showing others a different way to be. To every INFJ reading this, your sensitivity is your strength. Your depth is your gift. Your authenticity is your power. The world might not always understand you, but it desperately needs what you have to offer. Keep standing in your truth, keep offering your unique perspective, and keep being unbreakable in your own quiet, powerful way. Remember, the goal isn't to fit in, it's to stay true to who you are while making the impact only you can make. The pressure you feel from society isn't a sign that you need to change. It's a reminder that you're strong enough to stay authentic in a world that often settles for less. You're not just surviving society's attempts to break you. You're thriving despite them, and in doing so, you're showing others the power of staying true to themselves.